There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim, countless realms of the sword, and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter, and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4. Not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death. To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, Horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfire. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War. He's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment. For dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, Horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it!
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
Your secrets die with you, old fool.
My secrets, but not yours. The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world, in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom? That answer would be found in the horseman's future, and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. It troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the tree of life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
It seems we do concern you. You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forged Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. I must return to my work.
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds, but that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone.
Are you not curious as to why I seek the tree?
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me.
I must restore humanity, to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption. Farewell for now.
This is no place for a horse.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge?
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us. Silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power. The heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There, you will find the cauldron.
Man of no words, your brother.
but hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, he works while you talk. I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, horseman? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business. Good luck!
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
Do what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the cauldron.
Horseman, you'll find not that way, but trouble. If you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Have you wisdom to share, or was it long since knocked loose in battle?
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've plenty left. Enough to stay clear of the cauldron. The ancients filled it with right nasty traps. But one so clever as yourself will surely elude them.
over here. Greetings, horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
Do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed. Fresh merchandise.
Another time, demon.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
Tears be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances.
Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps. Though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
Dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
No different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Karn.
Pup it is, then.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
Dust? What do you see?
Can you hear me, guys? Leave it down in the comments if you can hear me. This is Darksiders 2. It's, let's see. That leads that way. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay. Ooh. Yay. Oop. Yay. Yeah, I have. Yeah. This takes it after the first game. That you played as war, this one you play as death. So we need to go in here, I think? Yeah. So let me see. Sure. You see that right there? Book of the Dead piece. So we need to get that, so we need to go right over here. That just self-destructs it on contact. There's another one that bombs right after you shoot it. So, let's see, we need to put this one here. Oh, a slinger. Now you can make many builds. Let's see, there's the Harbinger build, Necromancer build. That is a quite difficult, you can, get, set, weapons, armor, but, I haven't seen the best weapon in this game, but the best weapons in this game is possessed weapons. When we get one, I'll show you how that works. Okay? So we need to grab this one, and you just need to place these balls here, and we just need to get the second one. So each ball has a quarter. So one is about 50%-ish, and the next one will be at another 50. See? Told you. Shadow bombs explode after a devastating force. So basically, this is the shadow bomb. There's another one just like it. So anything in the blast radius will be blown away or destroyed. A force of a bomb can be used to move large objects. So we just need to get another one to blow up this. So and you can't own a dodge roll while you're carrying something. It doesn't work. So death is not so. So now we just need to put this one right over here, and we get. I think it's a key. I think it is a key right in this chest. Yep, it's a key. So that's a skeleton key. So you see that blue marker? I'll try to get into the shadows. You see that right on my map? There's a little green dot. That's a door that is locked. If you don't have the skeleton key, it will glow red. So there is no like one weapon that everyone should have acquired through in the game. Well, there could be. I haven't gone through I've been the main storyline, but not the DLC's part. So we just need to go here. And if you're wondering, we need it. The shadow bomb is right up there. So this one is a time limit. So after you start, you don't want to push this yet. I think there's a few crates right over here. Yeah. You always want to destroy because some of these crates have Goatman items that will become very useful with Fulgrim and the goat person. So you just need to go across that ledge onto the. I'm glad that Darksiders 3 looks like it is going back to the first game. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Like, this one was just a demo. I mean, I think, but it's really, really good. Like, no joke. It's really good. So we just need to push this here. And there will be a cutscene just like this, and there's a time limit to this. So... okay.
Of the essence.
See? Told you. Time of the essence. So we just need to go here, press down, press circle. See? Hear that click? I have to hurry. And press L2 and X, and this is what happens if you don't make it cross. So it goes right back into the lava. And you don't want to be touched by the lava because you get instantly killed and teleported. Excuse me. So, let's see. I think we just need to go here to here and to up and press circle. And there's going to be chests, so we need to grab that first before we head on forward. So there's a chest right down here. And they're on the other side. Just wonderful. And I think this is a, yeah, I seriously hope so as well. I seriously hope so. So you don't want to fall into there, so grab onto this and do the same thing as you did before. And this is on definition difficulty, so I take a lot more damage. So he falls into the lava. And see, I fell into the lava. So, but I turned into Reaper form, and that's what happens. But each enemy can drop the weapons, armor. Oop. Don't want to forget to health potions. So I hope the video quality is good for you guys. I seriously hope. But this is going to be an like a 5-hour special. So we need to. You see that dish right over there? That's part of a storyline for Karn. That you can do this as well. Just drop down. And also you can fast travel to gain items. A journeyman Plata.
I found this for a reason.
So... this one is going to be a little difficult. So, and here's why. Right there. You see that a little? Right there. You just gotta focus, and if you get hit, oh, see? But this one is going to be a crit build, so I have to look for weapons and armor that increases my crit chance and my critical damage. So you gotta dodge every single time when he does that. So... it's like a special edition That includes all the DLCs, the ton, the works, everything. But sometimes it will crash sometimes, so you gotta be careful about that. It's like Skyrim Special Edition, that all the DLCs is included. So... and then you will soon learn why the corruption is so like this. So... but sometimes if you encounter a special monster, this is what you get. A special item from them. And when, here we go. Our first possessed weapon. The way these work is, you sacrifice the weapon and armor to it, but there's a catch to it. If you want to do an arcane build or arcane crit build, no, I knew there was going to be a definition to it, so I waited. So the way the possessed weapons work is you have to go through each and every single item. So you get the whites, the gray, and the blue, and the greens, the gray, and then... so here's one of them. You have to, so... each possessed weapon is a little bit different, but once you do roll, I'm not sure if it's going to be different on Xbox or PS4. I'm on the PS4 version, so we can upgrade our possessed weapons because, let's see, and you have to go through each and single one of them, but my advice to you is to hold on to your weapons, not sell them. There's a way that I can show you how to get more. It'll take some farming. It will take some farming, that I tell you. But there's going to be a few chests we need to get, and the Book of the Dead, with Fulgrim, that he gives you a special item right in each area. So you have to destroy each and single one of these items, whether they hold something or they don't. It's a 50-50 chance. So just destroy each and one of them, but sometimes you can get very lucky, or sometimes you might not get so lucky. So... but there's going to be, there's Darksiders 3. Let's see, there is... Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and there's a few new games coming out. Some of them are remastered, and some of them is really good. Some of them aren't. So... okay, so the cauldron completed. So So now, let's see. I think there's a chest in here, yeah. So... but each item is very different. It's a loot-based system. Like, sometimes you might get very lucky, sometimes you might not. But I'll try to see if I can get Darksiders 3 before it comes out. I might, but we get our first blue set, so it's basically there's sets that I will show you how later. So let's see. We complete the cauldron, so wait, I forgot to talk to the shaman before I came here. But if you talk to the shaman, there was that creature, the stalker, that you can destroy and get more stalker bone. That you will need for a special talisman, which is quite worthless, but it's very good for experience and guilt. And that's our currency for this game. So...
The mountain has a voice! How did you... No, doesn't matter. You have done what I failed to do. You must take the good news to Alya as soon as you can.
So...
I found that dish you wanted.
You're a good man. Much more so than your name would imply. I'm in your debt.
So, we got 165 experience and gift. Please tell me, am I not the only one that sees the JoJo reference every time Death opens something? Yes. There's a shadow presence right behind Death, because he's weak instead of war. But Death is very special. He's one of the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse. That some people might think he's very special, but some people he's not. But actually, he's very helpful, because he's one of the 4 brothers and sisters of the Apocalypse. So we have War, Strife, Death, and Fury that is coming out. That I'm very excited for that, because all his Fury is she carries a whip. From the trailers I've seen, that once you collect an orb of some kind, that her hair changes. So that we can pull up our options, and you move your camera stick to move. So you can fast travel, and this is where the shaman is. That you can collect your talismans and health potions and wrath potions. That we need to complete each and every single quest in this area. But some quests are in some areas, so we might want to go there if we have the chance. But for now, let's continue onward. This is a crit build, so our main damage output is crit damage. So we just need to fast travel to basic moves that you can use your guild, or you can go to Volgrim. So any questions? So War has a Watcher, but Death has a Crow, as known as Dust. That you hold down your movement stick, and dust will appear above you. And you see that little blue dot right there? That's him. He shows you hints, not where to go. You need to figure out. But once you complete the first area of this game, you'll get invitation to a special area that I will show you. It's a loot-based system, but it's very worth it. But we just need to talk to her now, and I'll shut up.
Horseman, the fire of the mountain flows again.
Yes, freed by my hand. And calm.
Karn? That pup? Why, he hasn't a clue. And yet, the forge burns once more. You know what awaits you, Ryder. To finish this, you must restore the tears.
I'm not your errand boy, Maker.
Aye, but our fates are now yoked. Help us, and we will help you. In the meantime, take this. It might be of use.
And there's a few hints in this game, like Easter eggs or... But Death knows this weapon. Redemption. A powerful pistol belongs to Death's brother, Strife. So what I can tell from Redemption, there's a few lore to this. Like, it's a pistol from Death's brother, Strife. And what does Strife means? Swiftness. That's what Strife is. That there's war with a demon. There's death with the Grim Reaper. And I'm not sure to what I can tell from Fury, but there has a few Easter eggs in this game for Fury. But from I'm going to tell from this, like, they started with War, then on to Darksiders 2, and then on to Darksiders 3 that is coming out with a whip. So I haven't seen any Easter eggs in this with anything that revolves into Fury. But I hope they make a third, the fourth Darksiders that involves Strife. That I hope is going to be very, very cool.
This pistol. It belongs to my brother, Strife. How came it here?
I cannot say, but there are other goods you may barter for now as well. Restore the tears, then return to me.
So now we completed the cauldron, so we couldn't buy any weapons. Excuse me. And armor, but now we can buy weapons and armor, but their prices are a little far cheap. But we can tell, but she can tell us more about the Tears of the Mountain.
You said there were two things that powered your forge, fire and tears.
Yes, fire to wake the earth and tears to calm it. Both gifts of the Stone Father.
And fire will not be enough.
Nay, we require both.
So now we completed the cauldron, but now we need the tears. It's like fire, it's like a blacksmith. That there's a YouTube channel on IGP. He's very good. He's very good. My Little Blacksmith's Shop. Check him out. And there's this one, we just need Tears of the Mountain to calm it. It's like hellfire. Nothing can quench it but a very special water. And this is it.
Where might I find the Tears of the Mountain?
To the west, past the fjord and into the Drench Fort. You will find the tears within.
So now...
Valis has been busy. There are new items.
So now we can get, like this one, damage, crit chance, and critical damage. But... But if you want, you can sell. You can sell this one as well, but...
Well, this should go nicely with you.
But mostly, critical damage, experience, there's critical damage. But now we gain a level, and we're at level... And I can't even tell what level... Oh, okay, level 4. We're on level 4. So there's a few special skills, like this one, Rage of the Grave, that increases critical hit chance on teleport/attacks. Teleport/ gains 10% increased critical strike chance. So we just need to go here, and then we can go here. So let's see.
Brings you before me.
And so, let's see. There's that right there. Come on. Thank you. There's one right here. That we couldn't get those items before. It's because we don't have that pistol. But now we can get them. So... there's one here. Then one here. If I can get it. There we go. Hear that rumbling? There's a chest here. Very hidden. That I must say, it's very good what they did. So we got... ooh. Shock damage and critical damage. But you can sacrifice them to make your possessed weapon a lot more stronger. Upgrade. Let's keep the size that I have. But here's the shaman that if you want to get
We've been
the
awaiting
special...
your arrival, horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, Old One, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort: death. We are without hope.
So there's a few options you can do.
Horseman, do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for death himself.
How is that your concern, Shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge Lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that Pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
You despair, Old One, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it, nor can I stop you.
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you. The path of a brother troubles you. It is your past, but also your future.
So we got the Paladin of the Horsemen.
Stone, wood, iron, these are the gifts of the makers. There are new talismans for you to browse. It is not to be.
I think that should be good there.
Horsemen, good luck.
So now we need to gather the materials for our shaman's craft quest. So now we just need to get the Tears of the Mountain unlocked. So and there's a Goatman piece right down in the water below. So that's your first Goatman piece. So now let's go here. Now we went to the right, but now we must go to the left. Those are a different form of shadow bombs that I was talking about. Those can't...
We tried to seal in the corruption, but no good came of it.
So, let's
The
see.
shaman has offered me a talisman if I bring her the materials.
You'd be wise to accept then. Her craft is mighty powerful.
Where do I find Stalker's bow?
You'll find stalkers prowling the cauldron. Should be simple work, if your name is any indication. If you're really going, don't let me stop you. Exploring's a wondrous thing. You never know what you might find. For instance, should a bit of armor turn up, it's likely misplaced some years back. If you can find it, I'll be in your debt.
What can you tell me about the tiers of the mountain?
The Drench Fort lies just beyond this barrier. It was the first thing taken by corruption. We sealed the Stonefather's tiers inside, fearing what would happen if they spread.
If I do as Alia asks, you'll soon find out.
Aye, and the realm will be better for it. Whether pure as rain or black as sin, the tears will end this stalemate.
It's odd how I often find you standing.
Without the Tree of Life Horseman, I'm trapped here just like you. A fortunate few slipped out before the tree was lost, like Ulthane.
Now that's...
And who is Ulthane?
He's just another maker. Has a big hammer is all. When he escaped, I feared to follow. And a good thing, too.
And why is that?
Well, you might still be looking for the cauldron if not for my courage and wit.
So now we can destroy these with our new item in hand. Redemption.
Run along, Ryder. I'll rest a bit.
And here's a golden piece that I seriously forgot. On my last playthrough. So now... Now this is going to be a little bit tricky. It's best that you destroy this first before you move on to the Prowler and the... And use your pistol like this and get rid of them. Sometimes they cannot be destroyed. We got our health potion. Then we need to go up here because it's locked over there. Got it. This one... Sometimes you might get a critical on these guys. But once you gain a few more levels, you can do more damage with your pistol. And you just want to unlock this. Just in case if you die. But sometimes that might happen. There's a goal.
Hello, fleshling. Didn't see you there.
I was going to ask who you are, or rather what.
My name is Blackroot, and I am hungry.
For what exactly?
Only the finest stones. I have ways of attracting such morsels, but it has been centuries since any were in reach. I must wait here for my master. I will starve if someone doesn't help me.
Your people stand on the brink of destruction, and you ask me to feed you?
If it isn't too much trouble. Take this. It will guide the stone to you, so you can bring it to me. Then I shall eat it with great pleasure, and I will reward you.
You eat?
I am not like other constructs. In my form, life has taken root. It must be fed, or it will consume me.
How long have you been here?
I have been gathering my strength for centuries, and my roots run deep. That is my problem.
So...
What about your master?
Of him I do not speak, nor do I remember. He left eons ago. Now I am trapped here.
So now we got a lore stone. I think this is one of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the Stone of Mystics. Now, where is the Goatman house?
Bring me more.
There's one of them right there, but it seems I can't get that.
Impossible.
There's a stalker right there that we needed stalkers. So now we're at level 5. So now we just need to go up here. So I think this is a good place to stop. So if you guys liked it, punch the subscribe button to my channel and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for Darksiders 2 Part 1 Intro Crit Build. See ya.